The 2024 Formula One season was the first one in the 75-year history of F1 to not feature a single rookie driver. There were many rookie-level performances in 2024 from drivers such as, Lance Stroll and Logan Sargent, but officially, there was not a single rookie on the 2024 grid when the season began. Welp, in a hilarious bit of overcorrection, the likes of which you might expect from drivers such as Lance Stroll and Logan Sargent before they bin it into a wall, the 2025 F1 grid will feature not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, well, kind of five, we will talk about that in like 30 seconds, but 6 rookie drivers just one season after featuring 0. Because there are a lot of F1 noobs to learn about and keep track of, I decided to make this video to introduce you all to them, as well as tell you a little bit about the situations they'll each be coming into at their respective teams. I hope you like it. Speaking of likes, go ahead and toss this video a like, because I'm trying to get 1,500 likes on this video so that YouTube likes me more. J-Bomb! Let's ease into this and kick things off by talking about the 2025 F1 rookie who's the most known quantity, Liam Lawson. And of course, we cannot talk about Liam Lawson without first addressing the elephant in the room. Formula One has a rookie driver who should absolutely not be considered a rookie driver. Max Verstappen's new Red Bull Racing teammate, Liam Lawson, is considered one of 6 rookies for the upcoming 2025 Formula One season because, as it stands, an F1 driver is considered a rookie the first time they begin a new F1 season as one of a team's 2 full-time drivers. So why do I believe Liam Lawson should not be considered an F1 rookie? Because despite meeting the current rookie criteria of him beginning a new F1 season as one of a team's 2 full-time drivers for the first time ever, this quote-unquote rookie already has 11 F1 races under his belt, making him arguably the most experienced rookie in F1 history. He competed in 5 races in 2023, filling in for the injured Daniel Ricciardo, and then 6 more races in 2024 after replacing Daniel Ricciardo at VCARB mid-season. To put this in perspective, 11 races is 1.5 times more races than were in the entire 1950 F1 season. And of the 778 Formula One drivers in F1 history, Liam Lawson already has more race starts than 539 of them. Now at this point, you may be thinking to yourself, J-Bone, why do you care so much about whether or not Liam Lawson is considered a rookie? I'll tell you. First off, I think it's misleading and confusing. When you think rookie, you think inexperienced driver in their first year, and Liam Lawson is not inexperienced, nor in his first year. And second, because it means Liam Lawson is eligible for the F1 Rookie of the Year award, which I think is not fair to the other rookies given how much more experience he has than them. Yes, I know Oliver Bearman and Jack Doohan have F1 race starts under their belts and are also considered 2025 rookies, but they were all non-consecutive one-off starts, not extended stints with one team, so I do not think they should disqualify them from being rookies. However, I do think Franco Colapinto should never be allowed to be considered a rookie if he ever starts a season as one of a team's 2 full-time drivers in the future, given his extended 2024 stint with Williams. Do you think Liam Lawson should be considered an F1 rookie this season? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, now that all that is out of the way, let's talk a little bit about Red Bull rookie Liam Lawson, but not for too long because you're already familiar with him considering he's raced a bunch in each of the last 2 seasons, and we have some new people to talk about. Liam Lawson is from New Zealand, making him the 10th Kiwi F1 driver ever and the first since 2018 when hair legend Brendan Hartley was still on the grid. If you're wondering, yes, there has been an F1 World Drivers' Champion from New Zealand, and no, it's not Bruce McLaren, though he is a Kiwi. It's 1967 World Drivers' Champion Denny Hulme, who impressively came out on top of a 1967 field that contained past and future World Drivers' Champions Jack Brabham, Jim Clark, John Surtees, Graham Hill, Jackie Stewart, and Jochen Rindt. In terms of Junior Series, Liam's most impressive accomplishments are finishing 3rd in the 2022 F2 season and 2nd in the 2023 Super Formula season. And in terms of F1, even though he's supposed to be a rookie, his most impressive accomplishments are knocking Max out of qualifying in Singapore in 2023, as well as logging 3 top 9 finishes in his 11 starts, all while being in a subpar car. Per the race, Liam Lawson joins Red Bull with the fewest F1 race starts of any driver promoted from Red Bull's B team to their A team, and he does so amidst a fairly large controversy as he was picked for the Red Bull job over the far more experienced Yuki Tsunoda, who has 87 race starts to Liam's 11, and who outqualified Liam 6-0 in 2024 during their time as VCARB teammates. If Liam starts off abysmally this season, do not be surprised if Yuki to Red Bull rumors abound. I'm a big fan of Liam because of his irreverent attitude and aggressive driving style, and I cannot wait to watch him in a top car this season, even though he has the most uphill battle of all time competing against the greatest racing driver on planet Earth in his Red Bull teammate Max Verstappen this season. Liam is my pick for Rookie of the Year, even though I do not think he should be considered a rookie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take your nutrition to the next level. Meet Huel, today's sponsor. Huel is spelled Huel and is the global complete nutrition brand trusted by over 400 million people. Their Black Edition Ready to Drink is a complete meal in a bottle, high in protein, low in sugar, and packed with all the nutrients your body needs to perform and feel its best. And right now, new customers can try it for 15% off plus a free gift using my exclusive code JBONE at Huel.com/JBONE. What I love the most about Huel, aside from how good it tastes, and it tastes amazing, is how it's a perfectly balanced meal that requires no prep and no cooking, because it comes in a portable bottle so you can satisfy your hunger whenever and wherever you want. Don't believe me? Take the leap and join the community of Hueligans with this exclusive offer for new customers of 15% off plus a free gift with the code JBONE at Huel.com/JBONE. That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers with my exclusive offer at Huel.com/JBONE. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Next up, here's what you need to know about Mercedes F1 team rookie driver Andrea Kimi Antonelli. An 18-year-old Italian who hilariously just got his actual road driver's license after already having a spot on the 2025 F1 grid, Mercedes rookie Kimi Antonelli has arguably the biggest shoes to fill in F1 history, those of the departing Lewis Hamilton. So how did such a young driver end up in this insane position? Kimi Antonelli is considered the most promising F1 driver prodigy since Max Verstappen. It started in karting, where Kimi simply could not stop winning from a young age. His skills led to him signing on as a Mercedes junior driver in 2018 when he was like 11 years old, and he'd soon go on to win back-to-back primary senior direct drive European karting championships in 2020 and 2021. In 2022, Kimi won the Italian F4 Championship, the ADAC F4 Championship, and the FIA Motorsport Games F4 Cup. In 2023, he won Freca, I don't really know how to say it, and the Formula Regional Middle East Championship. For 2024, Kimi decided to skip F3 entirely and move directly to F2 from Freca, a bold move. I think it's Freca. Freca just sounds weird. After adjusting to the more powerful cars in the first half of the season, though, Kimi would go on to log 2 wins and a podium, despite his Prema car not living up to expectations, evidenced by the fact that his F2 teammate and fellow 2025 F1 rookie Oliver Behrman also underperformed in 2024 as well. All that paired with the fact that Toto Wolff did not want to let another prodigy slip through his fingers like he did with Max Verstappen back in the day, led Mercedes to believe Andrea Kimi Antonelli is the man to fill the void left by Lewis Hamilton's departure for Ferrari. Despite the fact that Kimi as a Mercedes F1 driver has been a long time coming, he probably had the most unceremonious start to his Mercedes career possible, as the same weekend he was announced as Mercedes' second 2025 driver alongside George Russell, he crashed George's car during FP1 after just 5 laps. Toto Wolff maintains that this crash was a good thing because it shows Kimi is not afraid to push, which I find hilarious, but also kind of agree with. Kimi will be going up against George Russell at Mercedes this season, and just given how quickly Kimi's moved up the ranks, I think he will finish behind George as he'll need some time to adjust to F1, just like he needed some time to adjust to F2. Next up, let's get to know Haas F1 team rookie Oliver Behrman, who you're probably already familiar with. Like his 2024 F2 teammate and fellow 2025 F1 rookie Kimi Antonelli, British racing driver Oliver Behrman's racing career started off with him dominating karting and then going on to win both the Italian F4 and ADAC F4 championships in the same season, which he did in 2021, 1 year before Kimi did in 2022. Behrman became a Ferrari Academy driver the following year when he moved up to Formula 3, where he impressively finished P3 in his rookie season. Behrman then moved up to F2 for 2023, which is when the trajectory of his career changed forever. Why? Because Behrman became the first driver in F2 history to log a clean sweep, perfect weekend when he topped every single event in Baku. This dude got P1 in practice, qualifying, the sprint race, and the feature race. This insane achievement put the already highly regarded Behrman even more on the map and helped solidify him as a future F1 driver despite him only finishing P6 in that season's championship. Also, when this happened, a very smart YouTuber told you to remember the name Oliver Behrman, and it looks like he was right. What a smart guy. Behrman's 2024 F2 season was decent but not spectacular, but what was spectacular was his impromptu 2024 F1 season. Behrman competed in 3 F1 races in 2024 while serving as Ferrari's and Haas's reserve driver, filling in once for Carlos Sainz at Ferrari due to his appendicitis, and twice for Kevin Magnussen at Haas due to illness and K-Mag's hilarious one-race ban. Interestingly, both his Haas appearances occurred after Behrman had already been announced as Haas's second 2025 driver, pretty nice for Haas. And in those 3 races, Behrman finished an impressive P7 at Jeddah in his short-notice F1 debut, the highest finishing position for an F1 debutant since 2015, and also finished in the points in Baku thanks to that Sainz-Checo crash to become the first driver to ever score points for 2 different teams in their first F1 season. I don't think Behrman was ever really in line for a 2025 Ferrari seat, as I think they would have kept Sainz if Hamilton didn't make his move. So Behrman's move to Ferrari partner team Haas made a ton of sense considering K-Mag's form and Hulk's move to Sauber. At Haas this season, Behrman will be partnering Esteban Ocon, who will be making his own Haas debut after a long time at Renault Alpine. Interestingly, despite being a rookie, Behrman will actually have a leg up on Ocon considering he already has 2 races in a Haas under his belt and thus will be more accustomed to their specific practices. Because of this and the calm under pressure that he's shown thus far in his career, I would not be surprised if Oliver Behrman finished the season ahead of the much more experienced Esteban Ocon at Haas. Next, what if I told you one of Formula One's next legendary drivers is currently a rookie on F1's worst team? Because that, my friends, very well may be the case when it comes to Gabriel Bortoleto. Gabi Bortoleto is a Brazilian racing driver from Sao Paulo who comes from a wealthy racing family. This empowered him not only to begin and continue racing from a young age, but also to get connected to people like Fernando Alonso, who serves as a mentor for him. Bortoleto karted from 2011 to 2019 to substantial but not prodigious success that saw him finish 2nd and 3rd in a number of competitive championships. When he moved from karting up to Formula Series racing, Gabi's career got off to a cold start, with him not finishing higher than 5th in any championship from 2020 through 2022. However, I don't know if it's directly related to the fact that he became a McLaren Junior driver or not, but Bortoleto proceeded to become an absolute all-time great world beater starting in 2023. After finishing P6 in Freca in 2022, Gabi moved up to F3 for 2023 and won the whole dang thing in his rookie season. He then moved up to F2 for 2024, and yep, won the whole dang thing in his rookie season again, becoming the first driver since Oscar Piastri to accomplish this back-to-back feat. Unlike Oscar Piastri, though, who entered F3 coming off a Formula Renault championship, Gabi's success seemingly came out of nowhere and has people, including yours truly, wondering just how high he could eventually climb now that his talents are finally unleashed. However, when it comes to Bortoleto's upcoming F1 rookie season, he's going to have a hard time replicating his recent win a championship in my rookie season success, considering he's literally on the worst team in Formula One, Sauber. Yes, Sauber, who were on to finish the 2024 F1 season without scoring a single championship point until Zhou Guanyu saved them in the season's second-to-last race. Hey, you can't blame Gabi for taking this job. When one of F1's 20 total seats is offered to you, you take it. So while I do expect to see big things from Bortoleto eventually, I really don't think we will see much from him this season, as Sauber should be pretty bad once again in 2025, as they are presumably putting their resources into becoming a solid Audi team in 2026 and not a slightly less bad Sauber team in 2025. This could honestly be a good thing for Bortoleto, as it could serve as a heat check for him after 2 straight championships and allow him to ease into Formula One with little pressure on his shoulders as he learns from his experienced teammate Nico Hülkenberg. And yes, I do anticipate Nico outperforming Gabi in 2025, just given Nico's wealth of experience. Anyone and everyone can sell products online nowadays, and if you're thinking about starting and want to do it the right way from the get-go, you need to be using my partner Shopify. Shopify is the best all-in-one commerce platform capable of handling your business's complexity no matter how big you grow. Step up to Shopify and harness the best converting checkout and the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands like Ruggable and Allbirds. Why spend time trying to build an online store with someone besides Shopify when Shopify stores convert the best? That's bizarre. You want to convert. You're a business. Conversions equals good. So use Shopify. One thing I love about Shopify, aside from the fact that a lot of my favorite brands use it, is that it integrates with YouTube, which is something that I think is really awesome and forward-thinking of them. Stop leaving sales on the table and get those conversions going. Switch your business to Shopify and discover why millions trust Shopify as their all-in-one commerce platform to build and grow and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/fbone, all lowercase, not uppercase, lowercase. That's 1 month for just $1 at shopify.com/fbone. Shopify.com/fbone. Next, let's talk about Alpine F1 team rookie Jack Doohan and why he may not even make it all the way through his rookie season. I already did a whole video on this topic with James Coker, which you should check out on my channel after you check out this video, but here's the long and short of it. This past August, Alpine announced that they would be replacing the departing Esteban Ocon with their Australian reserve driver Jack Doohan to partner Pierre Gasly for 2025. This did not come as much of a surprise, considering Doohan had been Alpine's reserve driver the past 2 seasons and had a successful junior career that included a second-place finish in the 2021 F3 Championship and a third-place finish in the 2023 F2 Championship. It also didn't hurt that Doohan came with a lot of name recognition, given his father, Mick Doohan, is considered one of the greatest motorcycle racers of all time, having won 5 consecutive 500cc World Championships. However, Doohan's secured seat started to look very insecure in the offseason here, when Alpine signed former Williams racing driver Franco Colapinto to be their reserve driver for 2025. This signing of a driver younger than, more experienced than, and more successful than Doohan, paired with a rumor that Doohan's contract only guarantees him 6 races for Alpine, has many people speculating that Colapinto could replace Doohan early in 2025 if Doohan does not perform really well, which obviously puts a ton of pressure on Doohan under which he has to perform. Only time will tell how this saga turns out. Now, a funny note here. If Franco Colapinto replaces Doohan after 5 races and then is named one of Alpine's 2 full-time drivers to start 2026, he will be considered a 2026 rookie, despite having an absurd 28 races under his belt. Where are we going to draw the line, folks? Where? And finally today, let's get to know Formula One's most unexpected rookie, Isaac Hadjar of VCarb. I call him the most unexpected of F1's 6 2025 rookies because I talk about F1 for a living, and even I knew nothing about Isaac Hadjar until last year when he emerged from relative obscurity to finish in 2nd place in the 2024 F2 Championship, and almost in 1st place. Born in France to an Algerian family, Isaac Hadjar started karting when he was 7 years old after initially becoming interested in racing after, and I'm not making this up, watching the movie Cars. Ka-chow! After a relatively average karting career, Hadjar moved up to Formula Series racing, where he first made waves by finishing P3 in the 2020 French F4 Championship. Hadjar became a Red Bull Junior driver in 2022 after finishing P5 in Freca, and in the 2022 season, he finished P4 in F3, which led to him moving up to F2 in 2023, where he finished P14 with just 1 podium. A relatively average junior career leading up to a poor 2023 F2 season is why Hadjar's 2024 F2 season, where he had 8 podiums and 4 wins and finished 2nd overall, is so insane. Just a truly spectacular and a wild year-over-year improvement that has us all wondering what his ceiling might be if he's still improving this much. This huge jump of Hadjar's clearly caught Red Bull's eye enough to have him be the one to move up to F1 with VCarb when Lawson moved to Red Bull, despite Hadjar most likely entering 2024 behind Ayumu Iwasa in the Red Bull Junior pecking order. As far as the situation he'll be entering at VCarb goes, Hadjar will be partnering Yuki Tsunoda, a driver Red Bull team principal Christian Horner has already stated that Hadjar may be quicker than, despite Hadjar being vastly less experienced. Get a load of this. If Liam Lawson underperforms at Red Bull this season and Hadjar outclasses Yuki, it is totally possible that Isaac Hadjar could go from finishing P14 in F2 to becoming a Formula One driver at Red Bull in the span of 2 seasons. Wild. Toss me a subscription now and ring that notification bell so that you will get my eagerly anticipated 2025 F1 predictions video sent directly to you right when it drops here soon. And while you're doing all that, do not forget to like this video so that YouTube likes me more. Special shout out to my top YouTube channel members: Joe Max's #1 hater Snow, Brian Linton, Wolfstall's Racing, Waffleopicus, Melissa Cruz, The Tater, Elmar's Duber Daddy, Fett, and David Hake. If you want your name shouted out right here, mash that join button just below this video. Until next time, folks, J-Bone! J-Bone!